So I've been wanting to do some tag videos for a while, and I haven't, and I'm way behind. I was looking through some of YouTube. I had kind of marked a couple that I wanted to do, and the one I'm going to do today is Lumdadum's. She did it, and it is called The Reality of Being a Mom. And yeah, she did this in December, so I'm really late, but I thought I would go ahead and give it a shot. So there's 5 questions. I'm going to try to answer them as effectively as possible, but also as quickly, so you're not watching a 10-hour-long video. What's the hardest thing about being a mom? I don't have like a single set thing. I think it really depends on the day, the situation. I think for me actually is that you want to give your child the best, you know, like that's not a question. And so when you feel like you can't, or that there's something stopping you, or, you know, I think that's hard. You see other children that are maybe going on vacations every couple of months, and you can't afford to go on a vacation every couple of months, or you know, I think stuff like that mainly for me. I know that Cody's happy, and Cody has plenty of toys and all that sort of thing, but I think sometimes it just gets to me, and my husband as well, because we would like to just be able to say, hey, let's go to this place or that place, or, you know, and not have bills to worry about or whatever. So I think just, yeah, I mean, just basically like wanting to give them more than you can, wanting them to have everything that they need, but also extras. And so yeah, that's mine. What is the most unexpected thing about being a mom? This sounds really ridiculous, but I didn't realize how hard it would be. It's hard on like what you're used to doing, you know, it affects your schedule, or, you know, that sort of thing. It affects your budget, it affects, you know, just lots of things. It's hard to say that it's unexpected because people tell you it's going to be hard, but you kind of get in this glossed over romantic phase of being a mom, and there's just a lot of stuff. Like, I just feel, I get like overwhelmed sometimes thinking about it. Just with Cody, I just have one, and I think about him going to college and getting, you know, a college fund ready for him, and making sure he's going to a good school when it comes that time, and choosing a daycare was hard. You know, it wasn't, I couldn't just call up someone and say, hey, do you want to, or can you watch my son? You're like, choosing a daycare, you want to be able to trust them. You have certain expectations.
No.
What?
No. No.
I would probably edit this out, but I'm going to leave it in.
No. No.
Dealing with impatient children. I just think things like that, it's just, it's hard. What do you love most about being a mom? I have little moments where I'm just totally infatuated with him. Like, I love seeing him learn when he catches something, you know, seeing his face when you get excited, when he snuggles. He doesn't snuggle very much, but when he does snuggle, I enjoy that. Knowing that you created that little person, and that you have, it's both amazing and incredibly daunting to know that you can shape their life to, you know, to an extent of what it will be. You know, your choices affect them a lot when they're growing. So what, if anything, would you change? My husband and I have talked about this, and we don't regret him at all. Like, there's no regret. I wanted, you know, we had got married, and it was like about 6 months after we got married that we had got pregnant with him, and that's what I wanted. I figured, you know, you got married and you had babies, and I would probably change. I would probably have them a little bit later to not only increase my patience, but also, I don't know, just to have things better set. But then I also think about you know, how that would change everything, you know, like if I had him later, I wouldn't have done the surrogacy and just stuff like that. So I know it was meant to be as it was, but I think timing maybe. When he was little, he had so many things. You know, if like babies need this and babies need that, and I think he would have just been so content without half of them because he either didn't use them or didn't use them for quite a while, and I just feel like that was money that we could have spent elsewhere. Just, you know, like we bought him like a fairly expensive swing, and he didn't really like his swing. He swung in it 3 times, and then we got rid of it. We gave it to somebody. And we had his nursery all set up, and that was something I'll definitely not do again. It was fun, it helped pass the time setting up a nursery, but he wasn't ever in it. He didn't go into his nursery at all until he was almost 8 months old, and that was just at night when he would sleep. His room was the same house we brought him home to, was the same one we left when we left northern Utah. And I know, I'm gonna get you something. He's not actually hungry, he wants candy, so I'm not starving my child. And I had done everything, and I had like the bed in there and everything, and then he never used it for the first little while. And then even after that, even once he was walking, he never really spent a lot of time in his room. I know you want candy. He never spent a lot of time. He still never spent a lot of time in his room. So I just feel like I kind of wasted all that, because once he got his big boy room in our new house, we got rid of but we had to put away or get rid of or a lot of his baby things that he never really appreciated because he was a baby. Sorry, I'm reading off of my Kindle if you keep seeing me look down, and I just shut it off because, you know, I'm a genius. What words of wisdom do you have for other moms? I think I kind of said it throughout the video. Just, you know, like, if you don't have the funds or the time to take them somewhere, it doesn't make you a bad parent. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and I think that we're just never going to be perfect. To do what's best for your family. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in the, you know, all the different debates, like to breastfeed or not to breastfeed, to circumcise or not to circumcise, to do all this. I think you should just do what's right for your family. What's right for our family isn't necessarily right for yours. It might have been right for me to formula feed and it wouldn't have worked for your family, or maybe it's right for, you know, and so it's just easy to get caught up in that. I think you just need to do what's best for your family and what you genuinely think is best for your baby. You know, I think that's the big thing. Don't stress over not getting him brand new clothes, getting him brand new clothes if you can't afford it. Like, we know we were really lucky. His first like 2 years, we didn't buy that many clothes because people always gave us clothes, whether they were new or used. We just had an influx of clothes. And I don't know, you know, like I've given a ton of the clothes away because I just feel like I could save them, but I just feel like it would help somebody else. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, we get worried, like, oh, my kid always has hand-me-downs. Well, they're clothes, and you love them, and I think that's the most important thing. So just don't stress. It doesn't help you, it doesn't help them. So I kind of enjoy this tag, actually. If you hate me for anything I said, I'm sorry, but you know, not really. Anyways, I'm gonna do a couple other tags. I don't know about today, maybe just in the next few days, so look out for me. Bye.